Hello everyone, dear viewers. Today, Nick and I will be going through a new map. It will be Escape from Zeveropolis. There's going to be a lot of different details related to this cartoon, and we're going to be going through this map and going through different traps. There's going to be some easy ones and some hard ones. Okay guys, here we go. So far, we are at the very beginning, but it won't be for long. Now, we're gonna get out of here and start going through all these traps that this game has prepared for us.
It's going to be really interesting and very exciting. Let's see what the future holds for us. Hopefully, we could easily deal with all the traps that are ahead. They shouldn't be very difficult. I suggest we don't procrastinate and start going through this map. I'm very interested to know what is ahead of us.
Yeah, I'd love to see all the characters that have appeared in the cartoon. There are a lot of different animals in there after all, and I hope to see many of them here. I love that cartoon! And we're going to start going through this map. We have a very easy challenge ahead of us.
Yes, it's pretty easy, and it's the easiest thing to do. But this is just the first test, and what awaits us next is unknown. There may be trials.
I think that's what's going to happen. Stop! It's a vent, and there's a fox in here. He really scared us. But it's just a screener, so we don't have to be afraid of it. Let's keep going. This vent will lead us to another room with new traps, and we have to pass them.
So we come to this room, and this is where I see another parkour. There's a challenge ahead here. Здесь по кругу катится какой-то шар с иголками. That looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah, let's do it. This ball is pretty slow rolling, and it's gonna be very easy to run through. It's pretty slow. I'm successfully doing it. I was even able to do one lap.
Hey, Cash, you're taking a real risk. You shouldn't do that because it can send you all the way back to the beginning if you lose.
Yeah, you're right. It's not worth the risk. But I just wanted to see if that balloon could catch up to me. Now there's some ground and a down arrow here. It looks like we need to dig this out in order to pass on.
Yes, that's definitely true. There's a shovel in the corner. Come on, grab it quickly and let's dig. I wonder what's next for us. Some new obstacle course.
Yes, that will be 100% true. And we've successfully dug down to the very bottom. Now there's a new challenge. I see there are two lasers, and we need to get through them. One of them moves up and down quite quickly.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either because he was so fast. But now there's a horizontal laser ahead, and you have to jump over it.
It's pretty easy to do. I've already done it. So you jump over.
You need to press the button for things to appear that you can jump on. Do this and you can get through it safely. I don't think this rabbit is kind, so you don't want to get caught by him and jump down.
Yeah, you're right. You don't really want to get caught. Well, we're well past that, and now we can move on. There's a vent we need to go through again.
So we have to go up it. There's something new ahead of us, and let's find out what it is. I see a corridor here.
I see an arrow here, and it's pointing to some kind of door. It looks like we have to go that way, and there will be more traps. I'm pretty scared. I wonder what awaits us next. I hope we can get through this map completely today.
I see different characters of this cartoon here, and it looks like they are quite unfriendly, and we need to run away from them in order to pass. We need to do it very fast.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to pass because they are really quite fast. I tried to run away from them, but I still didn't succeed. I jumped off the ladder in order to escape, but now I'm moving on, and this time much more confident than last time.
Come on, jump into the vent. It's safe. Now we can move on, and these characters won't get us here because they can't fit through this little vent. And here we have a new location. Look at this. Come on over here. There's some trampolines.
Okay, I can see perfectly well. Here we have to jump on trampolines to get further. It's a pretty easy challenge. You have to jump a little bit harder in order for you to make it to the end. And it's a very easy challenge.
Yeah, we made it through. I'm very happy about that. We didn't even lose once. Here I see some room with a hole in it, and there's some kind of snake crawling around in it again. You have to go through it, and in order to do that...
It all looks pretty easy, and that snake is crawling at the very bottom, and it can't get us on this bridge. Oh no, I see you fallen. That's pretty sad. I don't know how you felt like that.
I was just scared. That snake was coming at me so fast. shocked. I thought it wanted to eat me, but it didn't, and that's why I fell.
Let's get through this location as quickly as possible. Oh no, I fell in the same way you did. And there's a snake head just up here that goes from one end to the other. I was really scared of it, but that's okay. Now I'll get through this time and I won't fall.
Yeah, I did that too, and I didn't fall. That's a pretty easy test. Now we're moving on. There's some kind of red button in a grate.
It seems that in order to proceed further, we need to press this button. And we've done that successfully. I'm glad we're doing so well, and we're moving forward all the time. I'm enjoying going through this parkour. The puzzles here are pretty easy.
Yes, it's pretty easy, and it's the easiest thing to do. But this is just the first test, and what awaits us next is unknown. There may be trials far more difficult.
Let's think hard. How do we get past this? We have to act fast because this bridge is coming down, and there's some weird liquid down there that is definitely not gonna help us. Okay, we made it. Not the first time, but we did it. And now we're moving on. I wonder how long it will take us to get past this.
Look at that! There's a cat peeking out of that vent! That's pretty cute. It looks like he's stuck in there. But unfortunately, we can't help him. I wish we could.
Yeah, we can't help him, but now we have to move on. There's some kind of door. It's shaped like a grate. And we open it. You don't even need a key to open it. Here we have a new location. I see this location. There's a small space to walk through. There's also a dog there. It looks like it's guarding this space. And you have to carefully walk past it. But I'm being a little sneaky. And I'm going to climb to the top of the fence in order for me to walk over it. The main thing is not to fall down.
Yeah, you really cheated! And I decided to walk past those dogs, but I failed to do so, and they ate me. You gotta be careful, or you're gonna have to pass like you did. The key is not to get caught by the dogs. I think I'll do what you do.
It's a very good decision. It's much easier than jumping off dogs all the time.
All we do is climb the vents! Oh, I was scared. That's the bunny screamer. It was pretty scary, but I'm not scared anymore, and we can move on.
There's a real lot of scimitars, and you have to be careful. They can scare you pretty bad. I didn't even think they'd be here. Now we get to the end of the vent, and here we have a new park.
It's pretty simple. There's a pipe that you have to go through and jump over some water. The main thing is not to fall to the bottom because there's some weird water. Oh no, I did fall down.
I didn't fall. Thanks for warning me. Now we can move on. Thanks to you, I didn't fall. Here we have parkour again. It looks like there's going to be quite a lot of it here.
This is a challenge that's here. It's pretty easy, and we go through it easily. There's some sort of respawn button here, and it looks like it's a save point. It's pretty cool.
Yes, there's another ladder that will help us get there. We just have to put it up, and we've done that successfully. Now we can move on. We go through all these levels pretty quickly. I'm sure we'll be fighting a boss, but just which one? I have a feeling we'll get to it soon enough and finally find out what it is. Up ahead, I see some Woods standing near a basketball hoop, and he's making some obscure motions, but it doesn't look like we're going to him at all. We need to get to the door.
Yeah, there's a door here, and we should definitely go in there. There's some kind of room here, and it looks like a restroom. There's gotta be some kind of passage to another location. I opened one toilet, and out popped the sloth. It looked like he was really scared of me.
Yes, he was afraid of you because you disturbed him. But there are keys here that will help us break the stones that block the passage. And with that, we get to a new location.
This is an interesting location. There's a big chasm here. I wonder how we can get through.
Hey guys, we did some thinking and realized that there are tiles here that will help us cross. We just need to put them between the chasm and it will allow us to cross. It's a pretty simple method and it really works. And with this method, we were easily able to get to the other side.
Now we can move on. There's some new room here and it looks like there are moving lasers. We have to pass them carefully because they can hit us and send us back to the beginning of this challenge. I'm getting pretty good at this.
Watch carefully and don't get caught by those lasers because they take quite a lot of health.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. I got caught up in those lasers after all. But that's okay. I won't make that mistake again and we'll pass this level without any problems.
I hope this is the real thing. We have the last laser of 3 left and we can move on. I wonder when we'll get some pretty difficult challenges because so far it's all very easy and we have no problem getting through it.
I think it's it's a good thing that the trials are easy. Our goal is to get through these trials to the end, and we're good at it. So don't complain that it's easy.
You're right, it really helps us. So I'm not gonna say it's easy anymore. Let's just get through it. This is where the harder stuff starts to happen, and I'm excited about that. We're about halfway through.
Yeah, and I don't see anything wrong with that. It probably means that we are professionals since we go through everything easily. I think we're close to the finish line because we've been through quite a lot. And this is the next room. And here again, we have trampolines to jump on.
There's more than one! And we can use them to get to the other side. I think it's fun. I like jumping on these trampolines. I see a car up ahead.
It looks like we need to get in it, and we're going to pass the next test on it. Here we need to drive it fast enough because that's how we jump over chasms. I like to drive this car because it is really fast. If you press a certain button, then it will be activated enhanced speed.
Yeah, it's so fast you can jump over other chasms. I didn't think we'd be driving cars here.
I hadn't thought of that either, but there it is. Hopefully there'll be some more challenges here with transportation because I'm enjoying it. And I'm almost to the finish line. It was really easy and fun. I enjoyed it.
Yes, we're really close to the finish line in the east. I wonder what will happen next. I think it will be some kind of new challenge for us. We'll find out soon enough. Okay guys, now we continue our challenge. There's a hallway here, and it's pretty long. It looks like we're gonna have to go through it, and I think there's gonna be some traps.
No, there are no traps. It's totally easy. And we're getting to the next level!
I see some kind of snake in here, and it looks like we need to open all the human cages, because that's the mission. Let's do it, and maybe we'll get some kind of prize.
There's only about more than 4 of them here, and it was pretty easy. We got through it. But in order to open the next door, we need some kind of key. And it looks like it's somewhere near the snake. Let's go get it.
I've already taken that key, and you should too, because that'll get us through to the next test, which we'll have to pass too. I wonder what's next for us.
I'm already running. That was pretty easy too. You quickly figured out what we needed to do. You're good. Stop! I see some kind of arena up ahead.
Yes, and that's our final boss. It's a fox, and we need to defeat it in order to get past it. It has some pretty strong attacks, and we need to dodge them.
I'm trying to. It's attacking right next to me. I don't want it to hit. That giant Chupa Chupa on me. I'm sure it will be unpleasant for me and send me back to the beginning.
You don't have to worry because I've almost defeated that fox. I was dodging its blows, and finally I was able to do it. I enjoyed the fight.
You're really good. You saved us both. Well, now we have a new passageway opening up, and there's a jet-powered car. Looks like this is the end, and we've made it through this map and defeated the main boss.
It was cool, and I enjoyed fighting with him, and also a new car that we were able to drive. And now we're getting to the finish line, which means we're through this map.
That's right, and that will be the end of our video. Thank you for watching it.
Thank you so much! Put likes and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to write a comment. Bye, everybody!